Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're here with a very practical and useful tutorial. Most of you probably use electric hair clippers at home. And after a while, you notice that the blades no longer work properly or go out of adjustment. When that happens, you're usually forced to take the machine to a repair center, which costs you both time and money. In this short tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can fully service your hair clipper yourself in just a few minutes using the simplest tools and finally stop relying on repair technicians. First, let me show you the tools you'll need. These are items you can find in almost any home. A short Phillips screwdriver, a cleaning brush, usually included with most clippers, sewing machine oil or any low viscosity oil, a paper towel. The first step is to remove the clipper blades. In most models, two screws on the back of the machine hold the blades in their adjusted position. Using the screwdriver, carefully loosen the screws and set them aside. While removing the screws, make sure to hold the blades firmly with your other hand so they don't fall or get damaged. Dropping them can deform the blades and affect the clipper's performance. Once the screws are removed, gently detach the two blades from the machine. As you can see, the blades sit on top of each other. Carefully separate them and set the clipper body aside. Now we need to completely clean both blades from any grease and trapped hair. First, use a paper towel to wipe off surface grease. When cleaning the blade edges, always wipe in the direction of the blades, not perpendicular to them. Repeat the same process for the second blade. Next, use the cleaning brush to remove hair and debris stuck inside the blades and their grooves, as shown in the image. Do this for both blades. Finally, use a cotton or cloth towel to wipe away any remaining residue. Again, always clean the blade edges in the direction of the blades. The blade shown here is the moving blade, and the larger one is the fixed blade. Now we need to apply a very thin, even film of oil to the contact point between the blades. Before that, let me show you exactly which areas are in contact. By looking at the blades from the side, you can clearly identify the contact points. If you are using a different clipper model, make sure to carefully locate these areas. In this model, these 2 points are where lubrication is needed. Lubrication should be applied to the larger, fixed blade, so we set the smaller blade aside. Using the oil dispenser, apply a very small amount of oil to the contact areas. Be careful not to use too much oil. Now spread the oil into a thin, even layer and remove any excess. Using a paper towel, gently dab the surface with light pressure. The absorbent nature of paper towel will naturally remove extra oil. If you press too hard, all the oil will be absorbed and the surface will become dry. If you press too lightly, the surface will remain overly oily, which can cause hair to stick, increase friction, and reduce performance. Once the fixed blade is ready, place the moving blade on top as shown, and gently move it back and forth so the oil spreads evenly between both blades. Now it's time to reinstall and adjust the blades. Bring the clipper body back and adjust the lever so the blades are in their lowest position. Without touching the blade edges, first place the moving blade in position. Then place the fixed blade on top and align the screw holes. Insert the adjustment screws and gently tighten them just enough to hold the blade in place. But do not fully tighten them yet. The blades should still be able to move slightly while staying secure. At this point, the clipper is ready for adjustment. There are two parameters to consider when adjusting the blades: horizontal alignment and vertical alignment. For horizontal alignment, the first tooth of moving blade must be perfectly aligned with the first tooth of the fixed blade. For vertical alignment, the top edges of the teeth should be offset by about 1/32 of an inch. You don't need measuring tools like calipers to achieve this. After aligning the blades horizontally, adjust them vertically so the moving blade sits as close as possible to the fixed blade without actually touching it. The closer the blades are, the closer the cut will be. However, if the blades are vertically aligned with no offset, the caliper can bite your skin and cause cuts, so make sure to perform this step very carefully. Now let's finish adjusting our clipper. After the initial adjustment, hold the blades firmly in place with one hand and gently tighten the screws with the other until they engage. Then recheck the alignment and make any minor correction if needed. Once the final adjustment is complete, hold the blades firmly again and fully tighten the screws in order. Congratulations! Your hair clipper has now been fully serviced. Let's test it. After servicing, turn the clipper on for about 10 seconds to allow the oil to spread evenly between the blades. As you can see, the clipper is working perfectly. I hope you enjoyed this practical tutorial. If you liked the video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our page for more useful videos. If you have any thought or questions, leave them in the comments. And make sure to enable notifications so you'll be among the first to see our new videos. See you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.